Hi, welcome to Kitchen Chemistry with Essential Wholesale and Labs. I'm Tinica, and today we're making a really fun product. It is a solid bar that's also a body scrub with pumpkin spice and coffee. So what's not to love? Let's get started. Okay, to make your pumpkin spice coffee scrub bar, you'll need your ingredients, of course. You'll need ground coffee, you'll need sugar, you'll need pumpkin spice mix, which of course you can get at the grocery store. You'll need cocoa butter wafers, natural, so you want that nice cocoa smell, so you don't want them deodorized. You'll need jojoba oil and a little vitamin E. So you'll also need a hot plate or a stovetop, of course, and a container that's safe to use on a stovetop. We're just going to simply melt down the cocoa butter wafers and add the jojoba oil and vitamin E once those are melted. So I'm going to let these melt and we'll be back. Okay, so we've melted down our cocoa butter wafers, and it's important to not get them too hot. You don't want your cocoa butter to be too hot. You just want it to be melted. And now we're simply going to add our jojoba oil. And we'll mix that in. And our vitamin E. I'm gonna make sure I get all of that. And vitamin E is a great thing. It's a really good antioxidant. It'll help this bar stay fresh and keep the oils from going rancid. The oil and the butter, anyway. Okay, so now that we've mixed all that together, we get to do the fun part. So you simply add your dry ingredients, your coffee, your sugar, and your pumpkin spice. We're going to just mix that up, get that nice and blended. Oh, that smells so good. You're going to love the way this smells. Coffee, pumpkin spice, yum. Even the train outside agrees. It's delicious. Okay. Okay, so now comes the fun part, and we are simply going to pour the cocoa butter into the powder mix. Get all that in there, and then just mix it up. So the reason you don't want your cocoa butter to get too hot, you just want it at melting point, is because you don't want to melt your sugar. You don't want to, you want these ingredients to still be exfoliating, which of course the coffee will be and the sugar helps, and oh my gosh, the pumpkin spice just smells so good. I love this bar. It's really fun to make. Okay, so once you have it nice and blended, mix it a little more just to make sure. Okay, so once you have it nice and blended, geez, okay, there we go. Nice and blended. Then you're going to grab your soap mold or baking mold, and you'll need gloves to keep your product nice and sanitary. And of course, I know I don't mention this in all the videos, but it's important to, sanitize your equipment before you use it, which is what I do when I'm getting ready to make all of this stuff or show you how to make it. So make sure that you properly sanitize everything before you make it. And now we're going to simply press our scrub into the molds. I like to even them off so I have a nice face on the front of the bar. And you can just kind of, gently pack them in there. You don't have to really squish them down. Just make sure that the cup is actually full. And with this recipe, you can make so the size of these molds is about 4 ounces in weight. And you can make about 4 of these with the recipe that is provided. Scoop that in there. So you can make 4 4-ounce bars or hearts or pumpkins or whatever shape you choose to use. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to take my gloves off and put this mold in the freezer. So we're going to go make sure that these harden up nice. You can leave them in the freezer for about 2 hours, and they should harden up really nice for you, and they should be ready to use. So we're going to go put these in the freezer, and we'll be back. Okay, so now we've made our scrub bars, and this is the end result. And I just sprinkled a little pumpkin spice on top to give it that Halloween kind of look. So I hope you enjoy your new pumpkin spice bars. This is kind of what, the reason that I love silicone molds is these are really easy to get out of the molds because you can simply bend them. They're very flexible. But anyways, I hope you enjoy the coffee scrub bar. You simply use them in the shower and put them on your skin just like you would a normal scrub, but this is a solid bar. It's kind of nice. It melts in the shower. It's lovely. Thanks for joining us today. You can find a link to purchase the kit for this recipe by clicking the More button directly below the video. And be sure to subscribe for more great videos. Thanks for joining us.